Okay, what is this transcript? Maybe a new feature. I guess I selected it. Let me share my screen also. 1 second. Okay. Welcome to Service Binding Operator Weekly Call. Today, November 10th. Yeah, 2022. So we have one announcement, and then we'll move on to the discussion. So Francesco, good to see this blog. You can say something.
Yes. Yes, just to inform that we have published a couple of articles about SBO and ODO that you can find at this link. Basically, they will allow you to try this CLI tool that is ODO and use it with the service binding operator in order to create a REST API and link it to a MongoDB database.
Yes. Maybe for a bit branding, my suggestion would be to create a profile. I think there is a way to edit your, if you are okay with that, to add your picture, and that would give some
Okay.
sort of,
Okay, I'll do it.
that will help for you. And yeah, if once I see, it's actually there's a page for you in that one. I don't know, it's customizable, I guess, this link, but that way you can, all your articles, everything will show up here when somebody visit that. I think you can edit this page also with some GitHub link, or if you have Twitter, that also you can add. Like that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so that's good. Okay, let's. I have one topic added. If anybody has anything else, please add here. So otherwise, I want to discuss about this proposal that I created recently. So shall we move on to that? Okay. So this was in progress for quite some time. The original issue that was created a few months back, May. Yeah. David Robinson started while he was working with Red Hat. He started this issue, and there was a lot of discussion, and we had created a POC and submitted that. So finally, we reached this date. We could make a proposal, and I submitted that. And the first impression from one of the developer is Jay, is that looks cool idea. He just mentioned that, but I think definitely he has a lot of questions and comments. So I started addressing those things. So I want other team members also to respond in case if my response is not, it's okay to correct, and yeah. So I think so far all the questions I addressed here, but I'm very sure other team members will be also having more questions regarding the same. My plan is to thinking, bring up in these calls also. Do you think it's a good idea to bring up this, mention this in the our upstream? I mean, a spec call also. So, is that going to help maybe to get some external feedback also? I'm thinking about that also. So maybe I'll submit this in the spec community Slack, and maybe bring up in this today. Today we have called, right? Yeah, and to
I
see.
think it'd be worth bringing up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if anybody else has more feedback. So otherwise, yeah, I think at least all of us has gone through this one. So the gist of this one is that this proposal is currently we are only focusing on the database, relation database related thing, but in general, this is expandable to any other service. Hope we'll get more positive reviews and responses from other developers also. Let's wait for that. Any other questions or anything anybody has?
Looks good. I'm glad that we to see that there's a response coming back from the ACK community.
Yeah.
So Great.
And
Thank you.
one of the thing which I don't know whether I don't think we are in a position to only we are in a position to make the proposal, right? Not when it comes to the implementation. We haven't thought about that, right? I mean, whether
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think this is part of the conversation, right? Is to talk with them to see what they think and what they say, and we'll go from there.
yeah, I mean, let's say if they are okay with this proposal and if it's going forward, do you think that we can work with the implementation also, or can
We'll
we
have to
them?
see. Yeah,
Okay.
let's have that conversation when we get there.
Yeah, once we are this is proposal depending on the state. Okay, that's also same. I'm also thinking. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit huge task to when it comes to implementation. That I'm very sure, because when I did the POC, it was most like a hack, but the actual implementation would be more challenging than that. Yeah. Anybody else has any thoughts, or do you want me to? I think others must be already gone through this content anyway. I try to give a contrast with the existing solution also. That is that field export API, which is kind of usable with the direct secret reference that I also mentioned. But yeah, our solution is going to be much more flexible than using a direct secret reference. Okay. Okay, and issue trashing again. If no other topic, maybe we could take a look at these existing issues, and if there is anything, maybe I don't think there is any new issue in the. I don't see any recent issues. Yeah, hopefully this is once that PRS merge, hopefully today or tomorrow this will be closed. And there were some older issues. Okay, this is triaged, but we haven't picked up this task, right? Where we are on this. Okay, we marked it as a good first issue. That means we are expecting others to pick up, right? But for us, it's not a important task, let's say. That was the intention behind this label, right? Good first issue, or to be picked up by somebody else. Good for newcomers, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, but I don't think we have that much. We used to get external contribution, but not very frequently, or
I think
just
this is where there's an opportunity for us
Yeah,
to advertise a bit more, right? So
okay. And every other issues are pretty old. I don't know whether there is any. Should I take any look, or will wind up now? Okay, this MongoDB.
I mean, has there been any new
okay. I
updates?
believe this one we could close now, right? Yeah. This was no. Is this related to the blog that because it was pinging Shruti, please update this when blog was published. This is the one that taken
The audio
by
blog?
audio blog, right?
I think yes.
Okay,
I will update that with the link.
Yeah. Please add this links here, and we could close this one. Okay.
Great.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I can do it. It's not a. This is the one. Part one is right. Yeah, here published and blog series blog series. Part two. Part two, right? Okay. Close. Close. At least one of that got closed. That's good. Okay, every other things are or old, or I don't know whether we'll take a look now. We'll go through necessary later. Any other topic anybody want to discuss? Or we could close this one. Okay.
Sounds like we're good.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.